Hello class, welcome back. This module will cover chapter 2 of the textbook. The chapter 2 is about simple sequence control structure. A simple sequence control structure is a structure that is going to allow us to implement a step-by-step procedure in a sequential manner. We're going to learn about the algorithm, what's the definition of an algorithm. We're going to learn about the data hierarchy, program flowchart, as we discussed in the previous module. In the previous chapter, a flowchart is a graphical presentation of an algorithm. Program flowchart, it is full of details. However, system flowchart just shows input, process, output. We learn about memory diagram. A memory diagram is a snapshot of a computer memory at any moment of execution of the program, and we learn how to evaluate an expression. This is an algorithm. As you see, a step-by-step process. Again, a start and a stop. As we learned in the previous module, in the previous chapter, for the flowchart, we use designated symbols, and you must know those designated symbols for different type of process or different type of activities. This is the data hierarchy. We're gonna have characters. Character, for example, A to Z, uppercase, lowercase, digits, comma, decimal point, all those letters or special characters called character. Then we're gonna have field, a group of characters make up a field. For example, this is last name. As you see, I have Jones, a bunch or a group of characters combined together, and it makes a field. Employee number, another field. A bunch of digits combined together, it creates a field, employee number, and so on. Then we will have records. A record is going to be a group of fields which is related to a particular entity. So as you see, the first record, it's going to have information related to employee Fred Jones. His employee number is this. Pay rate is that much per hour. He works at New York at this estate. The second employee or the second record, Susan Smith. Employee ID, pay rate, working in Atlanta, and that's the estate, and so on. And finally, we're going to have a bunch of records that it's going to make up a file for us. So character is the smallest unit of data hierarchy, and the file is the largest unit of a data hierarchy. This is a system flowchart. As we mentioned, system flowchart does not include details, only presents input, process, and output. This is a program flowchart. Program flowchart, full of data. Again, we're gonna start the program. On the first step, we're gonna read the amount of sales, two values here. On the second steps, we're gonna calculate commission for regular sales. On step 3, we're gonna calculate the commission for the discounted items. As you see, there are different commission. Commission for regular sales is 6%, and commission for discounted item is 3%. This is an incentive for salespeople to sell product that they are not at discount price. Eventually, we're going to calculate the commission based on regular items, commission for discounted item, and each salesperson is going to receive, for example, $200 per week on top of commission that they make. And finally, we're going to write the pay, and we're going to stop the program. Pay attention, start and stop, process, input and output. Always input is presented by read statement, and the output is presented with write statement. Memory diagram. This is one of the most important concepts that you need to know on this class. We're going to use it a lot, and make sure that you understand it very well. Memory diagram is a snapshot of a computer memory at any time of program executions. As you see, at this particular moment, we have the amount of 1,000 for regular sales and 3,000 for discounted items. Now we need to calculate regular commissions based on 6% of this amount, and the commission for discounted item based on this amount at 3%. And finally, we're gonna add these two values plus a fixed amount 200, which calculates the total pay. Let's look at it. 6% of 1,000 is 60. 3% of 3,000 is 90. 60 and 90, 150 plus 200 fixed amount, 350. This is the concept of memory diagram. We deal with it very often. Ensure that you understand this concept very well. This is again shows system flowchart versus program flowchart side by side. As you see, system flowchart shows only input, process, output, and then this process is gonna be presented by a program flowchart that it's gonna shows in full details what we have to do for this process, or for this module, or for this program. Again, this is a program that we try to convert Fahrenheit to Celsius scale. Again, memory diagram. The Fahrenheit is 77, and we want to calculate how much is equivalent in Celsius system for a scale. This is expression evaluations. Every time that we're going to evaluate an expression, we're going to first start with parentheses. If we have several parentheses, first we start with the most inner parentheses. After we are done with all the parentheses, then we're going to go to multiplication and division. If we have multiple multiplication and division back to back, we will go from left to right. After that, we're going to go to addition and subtractions. Again, if we have several addition and subtraction side by side, we're going to go from left to right. There is an expression here, no parentheses. But as you see, we have multiplication, we have division, we have additions and subtractions. As I mentioned, first we have to finish multiplication and division. I have one multiplication here and one division here. So I'm going to go from left to right. So 3, we're going to write 3. 5 times 2, 10, minus 8 divided by 4. Now I have addition, subtraction, and division. Division in higher priority. So 3 plus 10 minus 2. Now we have addition and subtractions. We're going to go from left to right. 13 minus 2 and 11 is going to be the final result. Here we have some parentheses. Parentheses is the highest priority. So first we have to finish with this one, with parentheses. 3 plus 5, 8. As you see here, we have multiplications, we have subtractions, and we have divisions. It's obvious multiplication and divisions are higher priority, so we have to finish those things first. From left to right for multiplication and division. So first we're going to do this multiplication. 8 times 2, 16. Minus 8 divided by 4. At this moment we have a subtraction and division. Division is higher priority, so this one is going to be done first. So 16 minus 8 divided by 4, 2. And finally the result is 13. That one is the Fahrenheit that we had, 77. According to that program flowchart that we had, if you replace 77 for Fahrenheit, you're going to get 25 for Celsius. Again, this is system flowchart. Input, process, output. Again, another memory diagram. You're going to follow a step by step and you're going to fill out those informations. This is Visual Basic. They don't go through that one. Again, key to success. Study hard, watch the video, read the notes, read the chapters, read the key terms, complete homework assignment if there is any, take the online quiz if there is any, and have fun. Thank you very much and see you for the next class. Thank you.